Welcome back to The Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, whatever you want from my particular writer's life. I'm Vincentzandribooks, and this is my writing studio up here in upstate New York. Beautiful day. It was supposed to rain all day. I'm looking out. Let me show you my view. Oh, let's see here. Here's my desk. I don't know if you can see that. You're actually, when you're looking at that, you are actually seeing Massachusetts. You're seeing beyond the Hudson River and all the way into the Blue Mountains of Massachusetts, which is pretty cool. On some days like this, you can just see forever. It just goes forever. So it's a good place to be set up my writing studio. Well, at least until I move in December, where I'll have a similar setup, only a few buildings down. This is actually my son's house. I've just been staying here since COVID hit, and kind of planted here. I don't own a whole lot of stuff. Everything I own, aside from my Jeep, is inside this studio. So, I was watching an interesting old film on Ray Bradbury of Fahrenheit 451 fame. It's if you can check it out. It's on YouTube. Just Google or just search for Ray Bradbury 1963 whatever, and it's like his story as a writer or whatever. It shows him working in his studio, which is pretty cool, and he kind of narrates it on his own. And at that time in '63, Ray was writing like almost like one short story a day, and then it like, there's like funny music in it, like do 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 do, and it shows him, from his writing studio sitting in an office, kind of a posh office, and and some like old dude behind the desk who's probably about 150 years old now. And Ray says, a writer is only as good as like the work he's putting out, like is as good as his next story. So that means I have to sell my work. So, I need an agent. And so like he's like, this is my agent. My agent sells my wares, and therefore I make a living and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, like, how funny. Like, I wonder what Ray would say today if he were still alive. That was almost 60 years ago. And now it's like, if Ray Bradbury were around today, I don't think he'd have a literary agent. I do think he'd have a Hollywood agent, because a lot of his stuff sold to TV and all that sort of stuff back then. Like Twilight Zone and all that sort of kind of thing. I think Ray would totally be an independent publisher. I think he would be putting out a story a day and almost publishing a story a day, because that's how fast it can happen. Like he would be like, wait a minute, you don't have to wait months or even years to have your work come out? Wow, what a change. So like, I honestly believe he would just be taking advantage of this, like, write a story, get it edited, and within a week it can be out to market, or within just a few days, or if you're really good, even moments. So, again, I've been putting out a lot of work really fast, and it's been great. I already got, let's see, I've not only done, I think, like something like 10 novellas or something like that, and some shorter works, like 5 novels this year. But I just put out a collection called Desperate Measures, a short thriller collection that came out in ebook yesterday. So check it out if you haven't. And it'll be out in paper very, very soon, and audio too. But it just shows, like, I think this year alone, maybe I put out like 20 products, 25, 30 products, I don't know, intellectual products. And I'm just going to continue with this. This is like a good pace for me. And the more stuff, the better. The more content, the better. It's all about the content. So anyway, I just wonder Ray Bradbury, how he would feel about that today. Maybe he would do like one traditional novel a year, but just take the rest, like kind of like I do, and then just like have his own company and just keep putting out work on his own. You know, get to market as soon as possible. It only makes sense that he would do that. He had legions of fans, so they would love it. They would eat it right up. All right. I hope you have a great weekend. I probably will get to you tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you Monday. Ciao, ciao.